It is Tuesday, January the 4th, and welcome to Fantastic Worlds Comics. What does Tuesday mean? Tuesday is New Comic Book Day for DC Comics, and Wednesday is New Comic Book Day for all the rest. Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, Boom, all your favorites. So what we're going to try here is a quick video to show you what we got going as far as the new releases this week. So we're going to start with DC, because DC already came out this morning. So this is what we got left on the rack. So we've got Arkham City, Order of the World, number 4 of 6. Here's a very cool Jen Bartel variant. Then we got Batman, number 119, featuring the new creative team, all new story. We've got the B cover on that. And we have a really cool 1/25 incentive variant. Look at that, very cool artwork. Next up, we got Crush and Lobo, final issue, number 8 of 8, with the variant. And then we have the really popular Dark Knights of Steel. This is issue 3 of 12. If you haven't checked this out, as you can see, it is our pick of the week. It is medieval DC. Superman is the king, Batman is the bastard prince. It's a really cool story. We also got Very Hard to Find Now, a number 1 and a number 2. So you can catch up, get a number 3. Here's an amazing variant from Joshua Middleton. After that, we got some more Batman with the Detective Comics, number 1047. I believe Detective Comics, they're doing a Shadow of the Bat event, and it's going to be weekly. And here is a very cool B cover for that. Detective Comics number 1047. This is a bit of a straggler from a previous release. It's I Am Batman number 4, cover B. And then this is another new release, Joker, a puzzle box, issue number 6. This one's been a bit under the radar, but now 6 issues in, a lot of people are trying to find these comics because it's a good story, good art. Here's a couple other stragglers from last week. Justice League Dark one-shot. Then up next, we have the new Justice League Incarnate. This is issue 3 of 5. We also have issues 1 and 2, so you can totally catch up. I believe this spins directly out of Justice League Last Ride. So this is part of an overarching event. Then we got Justice League Infinity, number 7. This is based on the old animated series Justice League. And let's go all the way here. We got another straggler from last week. Couple issues left of New Beyond the Amazons. Completely sold out of issues 1 and 2. This has been pretty popular. Then we got One Star Squadron, issue number 2 of 6. We still got some number 1s. This is kind of a low-rent Justice League story. Not quite satire, but more on the comedic side of things. And then here's a very popular horror series from DC called Soul Plumber. Kind of some wild art on the cover. This is issue 4 of 6. After that, we have Suicide Squad, number 11. Then we come to another mega popular series from DC, the new Superman. Superman, son of Kal-El. Jonathan Kent is effectively the new Superman. I'm sure you guys all heard all about what happened in the previous issue. Here's the second print. And then we have some first prints left. No more number 1s. Those are hard to find. Actually, this is a later print of number 2, later print of number 3, later print of number 4. We still have a first print of number 5, second print of number 5, and then the newest issue out today, number 6. Also from last week, Swamp Thing Green Hell. This is one of those DC Black Label prestige format books written by Jeff Lemire. This is a pretty amazing series. Great art, great story. Worth checking out. Don't sleep on that one. We got some leftover holiday fare. 'Tis the season to be freezing. One shot. Looks like we only got one left. This came out around Christmas. Then another new series from DC called World of Krypton, exploring the background of Superman's family. We have issues 1 and then issue number 2 just came out today. Kind of a cool cover B featuring what I assume is Jor-El. Well, that could be Zod. And that's it for the DC new releases this week. So now we're going to scoot on over into the belly of the beast in the back, because I haven't put them all out yet, of the rest of the new releases. Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, whatnot. Well, we'll see what we got. So here's the back in our warehouse. And here we go. So these are all coming out tomorrow. Send me a message if you're interested in any of them. This video, if this works out, will also be featured Saturday night on the YouTube channel Tales from the Flip Side. The show is called Modern Comic Mayhem. You can often see myself and Bill Ponsetti appear on the show as guests. And we're going to see if we can do a feature discussing this week's new releases, hopefully using this video as kind of, the primer. So we'll go from there. We got another new Spider-Man. Spider-Man coming out every week. Number 84, Doc Ock on the cover. Got another really cool Doc Ock variant. And the Devil's Reign variant with a very angry Aunt May. Then we got Black Widow, number 13. Peach Momoko variant, of course, always a Peach Momoko variant. This is the Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th Anniversary variant. And a Devil's Reign variant. Pretty cool artwork. And one more variant here. Kind of a Spidey look to it. Up next, Captain America and Iron Man, number 2. I believe that is an Alex Ross cover. Followed by Captain Marvel, number 35. A lot of people have been talking about this book, just for having a really hot story right now. Then another, this is a Marvel event, Darkhold, and this is the Omega. So the end of the event. I feel this one kind of flew under the radar. There was a Darkhold Spider-Man, Darkhold Blade. I forget what the other one was. This wraps up the story, but this will play into the MCU. So you might not want to sleep on the Darkhold books. Then we got a new number 1, Elektra, Black, White, and Blood. Marvel's kind of been doing this. Did this with Deadpool and I believe with Wolverine. So everything's black and white except for blood red. Up next, big X-Men comic, Inferno number 4. With the very cool decal variant. And of course, a Peach Momoko variant. That's actually a pretty cool one. I like that. Then we have The Marvels by Kurt Busiek. This is issue number 7. Then one of my favorite titles of the last couple years, Savage Avengers number 27. I think this is probably Jerry Duggan's best book. I think this is one of Marvel's best books. It's a lot of fun, very entertaining. Good stuff. Savage Avengers 27. Actually, this came out a couple weeks ago, but it was delayed in shipping to us, and we finally got it. So for us, it's a new release. Up next, Shang-Chi, number 7. There we go. Followed by Dr. Aphra, number 17. Got something crazy she's holding. Not sure what. And the Dr. Aphra has a Last Jedi variant, everyone's favorite. Tico Rose and Admiral Holdo. You probably couldn't put 2 more popular Star Wars characters on one cover. Bravo. And another Dr. Aphra variant. I like that one. And then here we come to Thor, number 20. God of the Hammers, part 2. Pretty surprising, Donny Cates has made it to 20 issues into Thor after ending Venom. But this has been a really good run. A lot of people loving the Thor. And then in the Wastelanders series, we get Wastelanders Doom. We've had Wastelanders Star-Lord, Wastelanders Hawkeye, I believe, Old Man Logan. Now it's Doom's turn. And the last Marvel book of the week, X-Men, number 6. A lot of cell phones on the cover. I don't know. Anyway, X-Men, number 6. Then we come to the Independents. A Thing Called Truth from Image. Here is Blade Runner 2029, number 11. This is actually the C cover. They shorted us on the A covers, so I only have the C cover to show, which is a shame. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 33. And the popular Deja Thoris versus John Carter of Mars from Dynamite. This book kind of was taken off. Here's the Perillo cover. The covers have been just stunning. Got a Linsner cover. And a beautiful, this is an FOC exclusive. That's a great cover. Up next, number 4, kind of a fun series. Elvira meets Vincent Price, also by Dynamite. And then by Dynamite, Chaos Comics, Evil Ernie, number 2. This is the Arthur Soydum cover, obviously with the Nirvana album cover homage. Leave it to Ernie to pull something like that. Here is the B cover. And here is, I believe, this is the M cover, FOC exclusive. Very cool stuff. I like that artwork. And then, as they've been doing lately, TMNT homage cover. Up next, Frontiersman, number 4, out of a 5-issue series. I felt that this comic kind of came out of the gate with a dud. Just sat there, nobody thought about it. Now all of a sudden, we're at issue number 4, and people are scrambling for the first 3 issues. The artwork is amazing in this. It's a great story. Frontiersman, if you can find 1, 2, and 3, we got number 4. From Image Comics, Girl. Got to growl when you do that. Girl Scouts Stone Ghost. Also from Image Comics, Hellcop, number 3. Kind of a weird, quirky, interesting story. Cool B cover on that. Actually, no, this is the C cover. We were shorted on the B cover. I hate being shorted, but it happens every week. Here's a very cool book, Steve Aylett's Hyperthick. This is kind of an old school pulp style comic book. Don't know what else to say. Feels great, looks great, probably reads even better. Give it a try. Jennifer Blood by Dynamite. A lot of Dynamite titles this week. This is issue number 4. First 3 issues were hot. Great covers. People are loving the character. This is I believe the Perillo cover. Then we got a very sexy B cover. I believe this is the cosplay cover. This is the FOC bonus exclusive cover. Kind of has a Black Widow feel to it. And then, of course, the TMNT homage cover. Also an FOC exclusive. We have another new release on number 1, Juniba's Monkey Meat by Image Comics. This comic looks wacky, quirky. It's an anthology. Cool stuff. Check it out. Up next, Scott Snyder's Noctera. So this looks like this is a one-shot. It's called the Black Top Bill Special. Noctera one-shot. We were shorted every variant but this one. This is called the Blackout variant. We only got 2 of these. So I bet you they're going to go real quick. Disappointed we didn't get the other variants, but that happens every week. Ordinary Gods, number 6. Here is a new number 1, also from Dynamite. Panther. Very interesting Egyptian motif cover. I believe that's actually the cover B. Another kind of Egyptian Arabic influenced look going on. Very nice artwork. I believe this is the cover C. And instead of the TMNT homage, they're also doing McFarlane Amazing Spider-Man number 300 homages. So Panther was not one to miss out on that. So the number 1 has a McFarlane homage and the TMNT homage. So that's Panther number 1. Then we have Red Sonja by Mirka Andolfo, number 5. Not to be outdone. TMNT homage cover, though I'm not. I guess this is testing my TMNT knowledge because I'm not sure what this is specifically homaging, but that's what it is. And our last row, we come to Spawn. This is Spawn number 325. Look at that. Really cool cover. Very grotesque. What would you expect from Spawn? This is the cover B. Very nice. Then we have one of my personal picks of the week. Star Trek Mirror War number 3. If you're a Star Trek fan, I hope you've been reading all the Mirror Universe comics because they all actually tie in, and this is kind of like a big to-do event. Very cool cover B. O'Brien. And I'm going to assume that's Geordi. It's like Geordi and Cisco had a love child. Up next, Transformers. So IDW has been doing these large format super glossy books for Ninja Turtles. They've done one for every character in the Ninja Turtles universe. Now they have moved on to Transformers, Best of Optimus Prime. However, if you've been following the news, IDW has lost their Hasbro license. So I don't know if they're going to be able to continue this. I don't know if they're going to be able to do any other characters other than Optimus Prime moving forward. So this actually might be something worth grabbing and holding on to because we might never see it again. Then from Image Comics, Two Moons. This one has kind of been quietly under the radar. This is a very cool book, number 8. Definitely recommend checking it out. A little bit of a historical setting, some supernatural, some horror, some thriller, some philosophy. Very good book, Two Moons. And that's the cover B. Up next, a book. We were actually shorted these a couple weeks ago, and they finally gave us our replacements. Issue number 1 of Vampirella Dracula Unholy. A lot of people have been waiting for this book, so we finally got it, and they only sent us 2 dang copies, so that's it. And then we end with The Walking Dead Deluxe, number 30. Walking Dead. They started from number 1, full color. They made it 30 issues in. Cool stuff. So these are all the new releases available tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Fantastic Worlds Comics. And if you tune in Saturday nights to the YouTube channel, Tales from the Flip Side, Modern Comic Mayhem, then hopefully we will be discussing these comics and rating and reviewing some of them, sharing viewer chat opinions about them. And if you've made it all the way through this video, you get a little back issue bonus. Take a glimpse at our glass case. See what we got. We always got new stuff coming in. Look at that. Marvel Team Up 141. Third appearance of the black suit. Got an old school. Look at that old CGC label. Wolverine. First appearance of He-Man. Second appearance of Hulk, or of Wolverine. There, I said it. Iron Man number 1. First Galactus, Silver Surfer. First Punisher. First Gwen Stacy, first Craven, first Mysterio, first Sandman, Daredevil 1, first Avengers X-Men crossover, first Juggernaut, first New X-Men, first Gambit, first Odin, first Sabretooth, got a couple Golden Age, there you go, some Subby, ASM 300, Doctor Doom, this book is awesome, She-Hulk #1, this is just going to keep climbing. There you go, first appearance of the symbiote suit for Spidey, origin of Green Goblin, first appearance of the Scorpion, first appearance of Wolverine, there I said it, that's the first appearance. So, thank you for checking out our video, and we hope to see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. for new releases, or Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Tales from the Flip Side, Modern Comic Mayhem. Back to you, Kyle.